My name is Crespo, and this is my tattoo testimony. This is my first tattoo. It says, "He is greater than I." When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with leukemia, and I've been battling that for the past 3 years. When I was going through the chemo and I was getting chemotherapy and radiation for the first 2 years, that was the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. That was when the chemo was the roughest, and that was when it was the most intense. I would spend weeks at a time in the hospital, and those were the points in my life where, there were times when I was in the hospital by myself, getting chemo dripped into my body, and throwing up in the bathroom, and being by myself and alone, where your thoughts kind of drift on to, what am I doing? Why bother with this? This is awful. Why am I continuing to do this? And it was kind of at that point where I was basically, why do I still want to even be alive? This isn't even worth it. Hitting rock bottom is what kind of drove me towards, getting this tattoo. I was raised Catholic, but so I kind of really turned away from it when I was growing up, and I didn't like the idea of religion, didn't like the idea of Christianity. In fact, I even hated it. I consider myself an atheist growing up most of my life. Getting this is kind of just that turning point for me, and it really changed from going from being sick and being fearful of death to I'm okay. Because no matter what happens, I have my faith and I have my God, and I'm gonna be okay either way. At that moment, I had just really affirmed myself in my faith, and I felt like I needed to put something on myself that was permanent, to show myself every day and remind myself every day how lucky I am to have gone through what I've gone through. And having leukemia, having cancer is not an easy thing, and I went through a lot of hard times and hard struggles and stuff. And that being said, it was the biggest blessing that could have ever happened. It was something that forever changed my life, and this is kind of a reminder of that. And through having cancer, through going through the whole process, I got saved. I met some really amazing people, and it changed my life forever. And so this is kind of a reminder for me on a constant basis that I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to have my faith, and I thank God every day. And I'm so grateful that He is greater than I, because without Him, I would be nowhere. I would be nothing, and I'd have nothing to live for. For me, I was weak, and for me, I was unable to do anything. For me, by myself, I was unable to carry on. But thankfully, He is greater than I. He is greater than us. And that's why I picked this phrase. For me, He was stronger than I in the moment. And He was greater than what I could do by myself. And without that, I don't think I would be here. I don't know what God's got for my life, but I know it's something great, because He's put me through the ringer, and I've come out the other side stronger. And because of that, I think that I'm going to do great things, because He is greater than I. I'm going to do great things for Him.